Hello, colleagues. This is Dr. Durgesh Bailoor, and today we are going to talk about the dilemma, the puzzle that we all face just after we do our BDS. Today, things are not very happy for people who are just completing their BDS. The reality today is that there is an oversupply of dentists, there are too few jobs, and cities are crowded with BDS and MDS graduates, and people in India still do not think their teeth are very important. So, a lot of education has to be done here. Does this mean that the BDS graduates today are in deep trouble? Does it mean that they have not much to look forward to the future? No, I don't agree with this. I think that many of the BDS graduates have a plethora of opportunities. And let us discover what these opportunities are. Let us quickly look at the four options, most important options. Number one, of course, everyone's dream to do an MDS in any of the branches: oral medicine, oral radiology, oral pathology, surgery, perio. There are about seven or eight specialties in India today. Second is do a MBA or an MHA, Master of Business Administration, Master of Healthcare Administration, and there are some even who would like to do an MBA in finance or MBA in marketing, depending on what is their long term goal. The third and the most very lucrative option, I would say, both for boys and girls, is to join the Indian Army in the ADC or the Army Dental Corps. Very beautiful life, wonderful life of adventure. I strongly recommend it. And number four, of course, is go work with a senior and open up your own private practice. A word of caution: open up private practice in smaller places, taluka places. Don't go for big cities. They are overcrowded and the quality of life is nothing home to write about. Let us discuss MDS, Master of Dental Surgery. There are lots of problems today for students who are aiming to do MDS. Number first is that almost everyone has to qualify for NEET, that is the National Entrance Examination. After that, even after that, the fees are horrendously high. If you go for a capitation college fee, you have to sell off your family property to get into an MDS. And you are going to be tied up in the study and in the research for 3 to 3.5 years, and your parents will have to support you because even after becoming a doctor, you may not get any stipend, you may not get any money, and you will be spending through your nose. And a lot of money will be flowing out for doing your dissertation, doing out your research, and all these things. And I strongly recommend to at least 80% of today's BDS graduates that don't do MDS. Do not do MDS, because even after MDS, or even after investing 3.5 years of your prime life, your prospects are no better. And you just have to go for your practice because in 2020, the job opportunities in dental colleges, dental institutions are non existent. I repeat, there are no jobs in dental colleges. Let's discuss MBA and MHA. These two courses are available in many flavors all over India. The top top institutes are, of course, IIMs, Indian Institute of Management. They are in different parts of India like Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Chennai, Mumbai, etc. But apart from that, there are specific colleges which do give Master of Health Administration or MBA in Hospital Administration. Now, I strongly recommend doing either MBA or MHA, especially for those students who are middle class and cannot think of affording a private practice and who feel that they have to get a job to support their family or uh, contribute to the economic health of their family. Let us discuss Army Dental Corps, ADC. According to me, a wonderful opportunity. If you like an adventurous life, if you like life of discipline, go for it. These are the things that you need. Number one, you need to be physically fit. You must not have any physical ailments. Number two, you have to enroll in NET and get a reasonably good rank. And number three, you must be ready to commit 3 to 5 years of your life to the Army Dental Corps because they will offer you a short service commission if selected. I strongly recommend the boys and girls to go for this. This is a wonderful opportunity. My personal recommendation in today's discussion would be go for private practice. For this, you must have few qualifications. One is you must go to a senior doctor and learn the craft of dentistry. Even after you have finished your BDS, there's something called as the craft of dental practice, which a senior can teach you much better. Even if it means paying him to go and learn from him, it's worth. Go to a senior doctor, work with him for 1 year, and say that I really need to open my own practice. Number one. Number two is you don't need much money. Even if you're middle class and you can afford 4 to 5 lakhs, go to a village, go to a taluka place, go to tier 3, tier 4 cities where the cost of establishing a practice would be comparatively very less as compared to a big city. And believe me, the dental health of the people in smaller villages and rural areas is abysmal. It's really bad, which means these bad teeth are good for the dentist because a dentist obviously is going to make good money fixing those teeth. One important thing is when you go to a smaller village, you will have to do extensive education of dental health, breaking of habits like tobacco habits and a lot of other things will be a big challenge to you. But the most important thing is you will be your own boss. And number two, the quality of life in villages and smaller cities is beautiful. It's wonderful. Strongly recommended. There is an oversupply of dentists, and I once again reiterate that few states in India still have shortages of dental personnel. I would offhand talk about Orissa, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, parts of Bihar, parts of Assam. These are where a lot of dentists are required. Even in your own state, say for example, Maharashtra or Karnataka, if you don't want to leave your state and you want to be in your own state, go towards taluka places, go towards smaller villages. Select those villages where you have some contacts, like a distant uncle stays, some relatives stay. They will be a great help once you go to a new place and try to settle down. We come to the end of part one of options after BDS. In part two, we will be exploring other options which are little rarer, but they are also options worth considering. Bye bye, and you take care. See you later, alligator.